Karl, how fares the mighty Empire? Have you discovered what gunpowder is? Or are you still roaming around with archers and spearmen?
A new age has begun, vampire. An age of freedom. And all will know that it was the men of the Empire, the heirs of Sigmar, that made it so. I declare a crusade on all the foes of humanity. None shall withstand our might.
So what? Will you march into glorious battle to face the beast foes to the north, the vampires to the east, or perhaps it's the crazed doctor that interests you?
No, we shall march on Bretonnia and purge it of all that stand in our way, especially the big fat greenskin. It is time that he pays for what he has done.
To the west? I'm quite sure that's madness even for you, and I would know a thing or two about that. How do you intend to keep your precious empire intact while you rush against the greenskins?
Just you watch and learn.
Welcome gentlemen, Questini here with my campaign guide for Emperor Karl Franz. Going to be playing on Legendary AI Stats modifier set to neutral, Iron Man mode turned off. I recommend turning it off because I don't really think it adds a lot to the difficulty, and in truth it does degrade your campaign performance quite a bit, because that constant auto-saving is not doing wonders for your playthrough. I think there's some memory leak shenanigans going in there if you constantly auto-save. So anyway, I am going to first recruit a lord, a noble. Now, Karl Franz, if you're playing him, I firmly recommend you do this. Like, you start a campaign over and over and over again until you get a lord or noble. Now, in this case, it's a master engineer, it can be others. The guide that I'm doing here will apply whether or not you own the DLC. It won't matter as much. The noble benefit is being able to get Altdorf to tier 2 in 2 turns as opposed to 3. It's also the benefit in terms of getting like the Shrine of Sigmar, the Gunsmith, other buildings faster than. Like, that engineer is going to defend over here in this territory. Because of the Empire rework, we no longer have to just spend our entire campaign in the Empire dealing with the crappy system of Imperial authority. There might still be some benefits, but in this case I am going to go for Bretonnia. You see, the dwarves over here start at war with Bastan. And we're going to take advantage of that for our own particular gain. Okay, so a couple of things we're going to do first here. We're going to declare war on Musilon. We're going to declare war on the Skull Smashers over there. We're going to declare war on the Bloody Spears, get the trade agreement with Forgrim. Declare war on the Bearslings. And also a couple of other things. Declare war on... Yeah, you start this campaign with so much vision that the first thing you want to do is like declare war on everyone. It's no joke. It's no freaking joke. I am tempted to potentially declare war on Orion, but it may not necessarily be useful. So just declare war on a lot of these factions, but crucially don't declare war on Festus, and don't interact at all diplomatically with Talabaim. The reason is that while Karl is going to go on his Bretonian adventure and deal with Kemmler, Gurgram, and with Musilon, and then Marienburg, just like sweep around this entire area and then go for Marienburg, that's going to be my plan. We want to deal with Festus. And if you play your cards right with Talabaim, and if you get lucky, you can actually deal with Festus with Talabaim. There are several ways, but understand, like on this difficulty at least, keeping in mind that the AI is going to behave differently on lower difficulties, but on this particular difficulty at the very least, what's going to happen with respect to Talabaim is that Festus has a chance of going for Talabaim, he has a chance to go for Middenheim, he has a chance to go to Osland. You kind of want him to go for Osland, that will give you the highest rate of success. If he goes for Talabaim, that's going to be complicated, but there are ways to influence that. Don't engage in diplomacy with Talabaim, because Festus hates you, and Talabaim likes you. So the more you build up that relationship with Talabaim, the more Festus will hate them, the more likely he's to declare war on them. And here's the thing, Festus will be inclined to go for Osland over Talabaim, because Talabaim starts as a tier 2 city, Wolfenburg starts as a tier 1. He can destroy either of them, but that's kind of like the key there. The problem with making a guide for Karl Franz is that there's so much variability over here that happens in the Empire. Ignore Stirland, ignore Talabaim initially. You can declare war on the Black Pit tribe. That likely will declare war on you. So declare war through Midland. Midland, it's best to let Midland fall because then it can be rebuilt. So regardless, we're going to begin this campaign by fighting this battle. Now, in the vast majority of campaign guides that I do, I use auto-resolve mods just to save myself some time. But I'm not going to do so here, because in this campaign, which is like the very, very rare exception, this matters. It matters for how the AI factions interact with one another, as in particular Midland. Like if I use auto-resolve mods, Midland is going to fall. If I don't, it might stay alive longer. So that is an impact. And also because there's always some cheeky bastards that think, oh, you're just using AR mods, you're just cheating. It's like, if you think I can't win without that, okay, fair enough. So let's go into this battle. Just fight this battle, legendary very hard, and let me show you how I fight battles. Like, if I auto-resolve this even with mods, I'll take more casualties than if I fight them manually. Like, I'll take more casualties with AR mods on easy than I will fighting this battle manually. Okay, so this particular battlefield, this battle is very, very easy. You just deploy all your infantry in front. Maybe you put your great swords behind because you obviously don't want them to take as much damage. But just put your gunpowder units here in the front. Maybe a bit even more in the front. Mortars behind. Karl Franz in the front of everything. The reason we want Karl Franz in the front is because we want him to soak a lot of the damage that's going to come in this way. Like, this is, by the way, the difference between auto-resolving on any difficulty, mods, unmodded, it doesn't matter. And, like, using, like, okay, so Reichsguard over there coming in. Alright, let's go, 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 go. Okay, stop the mortars. Alright. Pull Karl back. Pull those Reichsguard back. Make sure you chase these guys down, by the way. Like, as many of them as you can. What a difficult battle, gentlemen. Kill the Lord. That will secure your victory. There we go. So, easy fight, easy win. And just use the mortars. Also, you should disable guard mode on cavalry, like it will give you better results when you're trying to chase down some units. Maybe took a bit more damage there than I would have liked, honestly, but it's not really a problem. So just chase it all down. Okay. Like, this army will always be destroyed when you fight it manually. Or even if you auto-resolve it. Because, like, a lot of times when you auto-resolve battles, you do destroy the army that you're fighting. When you fight manually, you may not. But this army, the initial army you fight in every campaign is designed to be destroyed. Yep, victory. Decisive victory, even. Alright, so battle's fought, battle's won. Let's go for the money. Over here for Karl, we want to get Root Marcher, and we are going to then take Grunberg. Of the battles that I would firmly recommend you fight manually are settlement battles. Like, believe it or not, in most campaigns you can actually get away with with good results if you auto-resolve the field battles, but you'll get pretty terrible results if you auto-resolve the settlement battles, even if settlement garrisons are perfect. Like, the only thing that's quote-unquote dangerous here are those crossbowmen. So another glorious victory. Okay, I am just gonna occupy it. You could go for the replenishment if you've taken more casualties. I'm getting rid of the barracks because I want the gunsmith, so that means I can't recruit Empire spearmen with shields. So I'm just gonna recruit archers. If you don't own the Beast and a Hunter DLC, go for spearmen. It's worth it. You're gonna have a more tricky battle over here with this particular army in 2 turns, because, like, next turn, we're just going to move to the border. We can't attack with Berserk. They don't have the movement range to move from Eilhart to Berserk. You do, because you have that 10% campaign movement range. So we're going to use that 10% campaign movement range for our own benefit. So yeah, I'm just going to recruit 4 units of archers. If you want even more power, you could get that army in Altdorf to globally recruit some archers. like, just move him and move the Lord you've got in Altdorf to just do some global recruitment. It will consume a lot of your money, but that's what you should have done, like, pre-patch, right? That's one of the things. It's not fun dealing with Vlad and Festus and all the other problems with just archers and crossbowmen, really, but a lot of archers. Not really a fun experience at all. So some things are always going to happen. Festus is always going to destroy Hochland. Midland, they might survive to a certain extent. They might not survive. It's hard to say, really. If Midland falls to Kazrak, for instance, like if they're down to like one last element, you're going to have to hold Altdorf and Eilhart. Okay, so we got the Bright Wizard. You can get a Gold Wizard, by the way, through Karl's event over here. Just worth pointing that out. So over here, we're just going to get that shooting range. We're going to keep, like, we want to keep the Noble in the Altdorf region. The Mage has been recruited at Helmgart. Fire Wizard, I mean, it's going to be good against the Undead. Personally, I'd prefer Gold Wizard, but that's just me. The chance of getting a Rebellion in Altdorf is pretty low. You want to... Oh, I forgot to get the Non-Aggression Pact, and I kind of forgot to get... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's some peace agreements that I do want to get right now. And then we're going to declare war through Artois on Kemmler. The reason we're doing it through Kemmler is because through Artois is because they're gonna be wiped out by Kemmler. And so this is a good way of getting money. 500 prestige, we're gonna get to 1500. We are getting 56 prestige per turn. What we want to do here is save up for conscription and call to arms. That is our goal. What is Elspeth doing?
Yes.
Kind of expected her to actually take that settlement by now. Okay, so next turn. Now, the army that's going to be in Uberstrike is going to be pretty damn easy. Hell, not sure if you can auto-resolve that one. I mean, I guess if you globally recruited, you might be able to. Like, that's the thing. You can abuse the auto-resolve as it is. Now, it's funny, Kazrak starts a war with the Wood Elves, but he's never going to attack them in his campaign. I think he would actually be a lot more annoying if he set up his herd zone in the Wood Elf tree, but he doesn't actually have the army to deal with them. That's the hilarious part. Like, if he tries to attack the Wood Elf tree, he's gonna get wrecked. Which, if you play his campaign, you do attack that Wood Elf tree. So, Middenheim is gone. And that's interesting, because I thought, like, the reason Middenheim was getting wiped out was because of the AR mods I was using. But I have got nothing in terms of mods right now. Enabled. Well, just toggle Fog of War. Ooh, Pyrrhic Victory. How fun. Yeah. So, okay, over here, before we move right there, we want to get the Warrior Priest. We want to get the Artillery Shop. We're going to get the Barracks right here from Uberstrike, because you can see that there's already a Barracks. And, truth be told, it might be better if we got Karl, if we got this army to be the one attacking as opposed to Karl. Alright, we lose the archers. Whoop-de-doo. Now, there is a chance to capture these mortars, which would help you out. This is actually an army that can compete with yours, but obviously they're in force march, so they're not going to do very well. Let me show you the result. Another glorious victory. Took a bit more casualties than I would have liked, but it's all good. Just gonna loot and occupy it. Chance of a rebellion does exist, but it's not really that bad. Gonna move him over here in Helmgart so we can recruit some archers, and over here we're going to recruit some pistoliers. Although I could just as easily recruit some spearmen with shields, honestly. Pistoliers will be useful if Kazrak does decide to attack Eilhart. Kazrak has two choices. He can either attack Altdorf. He's more likely to attack Altdorf. Just gonna upgrade that fireball. It's pretty good, actually. Homing missile changes make that Bright Wizard and any wizard very strong. So, next turn, we're just going to take Eilhart. And then I'm gonna start recruiting, like, I'm just gonna use these commandments to recruit an entire army. And then I'm gonna wait for the dwarves to attack Montfort. They always will. Whether or not they sack it or just take over the settlement, it doesn't matter. What you want them to do is attack and destroy the Bretonnian army. I mean, you could destroy it yourself, but believe me, you'll benefit more if the dwarves do it, because if they destroy that if you destroy the army, they'll just take Bastan before you. But if you destroy But if they destroy the army, they'll be stuck there. They'll lose a lot of troops. They may not even take it. And then Grom is going to be looking at that and saying, easy target, and marching up to Bastan, where you can easily kill him. So that is certainly something we're going to do. So an archer over here. Yeah, the chance of rebellion fairly low. So let me take a look at the diplomatic situation over here. So we got Bastan, not quite ready for peace. By the way, it's kind of important to minimize casualties in battle because it affects your strength ranking, and it gets calculated at the end of the turn before your units replenish. So bear that in mind. Alright, Eilhart fell, and I'm actually going to upgrade it, get more money over here. We're gonna upgrade Grunberg last. So now it's time to get our heroes.
Engineer.
All of them. So Witch Hunter. Cunning is pretty solid if you don't want to risk an ambush, because those will happen possibly, and of course a warrior priest. Confident or discipline? Discipline is better.
Yes.
Okay. So let's move him right there. We're losing money for the moment, but it's not really too big of a problem. Over here, we're just going to recruit one mortar, some outriders. Actually, no, hold on. I forgot. We're gonna use both of these commandments right now. Non-aggression pact with the vampires that Elspeth is fighting? Sure. Bjornsling peace tree? Absolutely.
Yes. What? Sigmar's whip champion.
Now, he'll always destroy the Skull Smashers. Medon...
and make your offer. But I make no promises to my assent.
Yeah, so the Greenskins are going to take that last territory. It is a risk what I'm doing, to be sure. So I'm gonna split my recruitment between Karl and that fellow, but we're also gonna use the instant recruitment for Karl. So we're gonna use local recruit capacity. I've gone for the levy the state troops. So, okay. We're gonna use conscription. Now, I'm not gonna be attacked next turn by, like at the end of this one. Okay, so all I need is 3 more units for Karl, but that's fine. So we're just going to recruit... We could recruit some spearmen. I could also wait 1 turn extra with Karl. Although, it may not necessarily be important.
Work to do.
So, the garrison over here in Eilhart is going to take some time to recover. Actually, yeah, let's just go with...
Let me take a look at you.
With that. I'm waiting an extra turn here. Get pistol core. Right. Building can be upgraded. Helmgart. It's actually useful if you do upgrade Helmgart. Let's see why.
What does the Emperor need that he cannot already find in his...
So how many turns is that? Because I'm kind of concerned the Ryan will just attack. Like, okay, 4 turns. Paravon still has Quenelle, so let's just do it. Orion, the way he'll attack you is he'll attack you through... Okay, so they're not going to attack this turn. Besides, I need an extra turn to get my heroes into position. And if the dwarves do attack Montfort, I'll just get a lord in Uberstrike and recruit another army, no problem. Your vulnerabilities are in Eilhart, they're not in the south. Guess what? Well, Helmgart protects the south, and if you get it to tier 2, like tier 1, it's a bit iffy whether or not the the Black Pit tribe didn't attack him. I expected that they would, honestly. Okay, so Kazrak is going to attack Altdorf right now. Not an issue. Okay, we got 1 more turn over here. So right here, what we're going to get is 3 Outriders.
My
Over here, one spearman with shield. I know I'm using all my money. I know. But we can rely on Kazrak attacking Altdorf right now. Or putting it under siege. That's the concern. I'm concerned that he might just put it under siege, which would not be ideal for us in any way, shape, or form. Can we declare war on Temple, huh? Yes. Okay, so maybe I should have done that earlier. I'll be honest, didn't think that was gonna be a good idea. Okay. Maybe I cancel these guys just to no. Damn. Options. Well, I got a lot of troops here. So Kazrak is gonna besiege Aldor. Like, my concern is what happens if he besieges the city.
Yes?
Instead of attacking. Like, if he attacks it, I'll easily defeat him. But if he besieges the city, that's where things get complicated. The only option I have available right now would be to declare war on Bastan. But my concern there is they would attack right here. But, you know what, let's just do it. Like, it's just the security, like, because right now there's a nasty bug, and I'm pretty sure it is a bug, where you need money to last you 2 turns as opposed to 1 before you go bankrupt, because otherwise you'll take bankruptcy attrition. Nasty bug. It does have the unintended effect of pushing you as a player to be more careful with your economy, but yeah, there's obviously a downside. So I want to stress this out, that this is completely vanilla, like, except like Toggle Fog of War. Like, there's nothing I'm using. Kazrak is doing this because he's a dumbass. I'm not even gonna waste my time with that. It would be better in some ways to fight him, but it's no problem. My army that I'm getting there, so the Greenskins will probably take Karaburg. I'm fine letting the Karaburg fall. The reason I'm fine letting Karaburg fall, 1, the Greenskins will take damage taking the settlement. If you fight Kazrak, be concerned about what... so they haven't attacked yet, interesting. Musa, these guys. These freaking guys, seriously. Oh dear. That's actually not exactly what I want. I wanted them to take it. Like, I wanted the dwarves to take this element. So it's like, I mean, I needed to, right? But it's like, yeah, okay. I just didn't know if Kazrak was going to attack Altdorf. That's the problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I know I've taken some casualties, but what I'm going to do is have to force march for Bastan itself. I know the dwarves are going to take it, but it's like, I need them to. Okay, get rid of these guys because we don't need them anymore. Yeah, just get... It's so silly. I'm sorry. It's like, we will suicide against the Empire. So what's going on over there, and one of the things to bear in mind, is that what's really going on over there, got Burning Head, is that the AI, that requires rank 3. The AI thinks it can win an auto-resolve, but every settlement, and this happens a lot, by the way, every single settlement in the game that exists has a significant auto-resolve benefit. Especially something like Helmgard. I think it's a stronger benefit for walled settlements. So that's one of the reasons. That why did Bastan attack me? 1, because the AI doesn't... I'm pretty sure the AI is not balanced around the idea of legendary to begin with. But 2, perhaps more importantly, maybe I should have taken that settlement. That was so silly. I'm sorry, that was freaking silly. That was just ridiculous. Vampires are coming. Ooh, whatever shall I do? Okay, is the Black Pit tribe going to attack me or not? I'm wondering.
A quest
Alright.
has been issued.
Well, since they're not so graciously attacking, we're just gonna fall back here and take Montfort. I was gonna let the dwarves,
In the name of Magnus,
but I need the replenishment right here.
and Emperor.
The army can't quite attack us. Ooh, it's weird, actually. Oh, because there's the okay. Quest battle time, gentlemen. Quest battle time. That's gonna be fun. But we need to do it. We're gonna go bankrupt. Like, what are these guys doing? Okay, what is Festus doing? Has he declared war? Yeah, okay. So this is what I've kind of been waiting. I wonder if they declared war on him or he declared war on them. But regardless of the reasoning here, so I'm just gonna go fight that quest battle for Beast Slayer. Ooh, it would kill my entire army. Let me just fight this. Another glorious victory. Did take more damage than I would have liked, but we can replenish some of that, and we do have a hero replenishment. As for Orion, he's not anywhere close to this. Actually, Orion, even if Orion showed up, I'm pretty sure I could beat Orion in a fight. So for the mage, well, get accusation over here for the witch hunter. We want piercing shots for missile strength, and we want safeguard and impassioned for the warrior priest. Now that that research is done, start researching imperial architects. Money. Okay, let's move them here. We're gonna get some mortars and more of those. No, we don't want that. Okay, more money. Yeah, forget the garrison of Uberstrike. Grow for control. Well, we're fine. Gonna switch to...
Lord of Bretonia.
Well, there are ways of skinning a cat, I suppose.
What? So?
That chap. What? Do you know who I
Alright, so Grom has taken the bait. That was the intent, by the way.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie. We'll
Get Grom to join that particular war. But I'm not gonna declare war on him just yet. Okay. Cancel that.
Work to do.
Let's get rid of these guys because they're not gonna serve a particular useful purpose. Keep that.
bring me to my men. All right, the Empire.
armored in faith?
We could get a peace agreement. Main objective has been accomplished here. Okay, so that's gonna save my bacon, if you will.
Approach and make your offer, but I make no promise. Of course.
Truth be told, I was kind of thinking that the Greenskins would attack this settlement by now.
My inventions serve
Oh, let's just get rid of one of the mortars. Get pistol core for him. Yeah, maybe we can... no, not yet. Not yet, but soon. I'm not worried about Kemmler, really. My interest is in luring Grom into a position where we can wipe him out. Because now Grom is like, I hate Bretonia, let's eat it. Effectively. That was... I didn't necessarily expect him to take Baston there. I did kind of waste some movement range there, I admit, that's on me. Oh, so Orion has shown up. We can wipe him out. It's not even funny. But we don't have to, because Helmgard can wipe him out. So okay, they've done what I expected them to do there.
lead the Empire into a new golden age. Stop that! So many ideas.
Alright, that's too much for us to tackle.
Pick up the pace.
Right.
Only the Grail.
By marauders all. The
Get that peace agreement.
Okay.
Yes.
Welcome, men of the Empire.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Alright, we're still not fully replenished, and Orion can screw us over here. But I know what he's gonna do. And it ain't gonna be marching on Montfort. Why would he waste his time doing that when he can suicide against Helmgart? That's what I'm counting on, actually. And I know he will do it. Because I know how Grom works. Okay, we're gonna send some aid to Taliban because we're looking to confederate them soon. We do need a major battle before we're able to. So Festus, yeah, pretty good situation right there.
Plans to fruition. The constituent elements must be strong.
Right. So it's a bit of a mess, but I know that Orion is very likely to attack Helmgart. I also know it's very likely that he's gonna get himself killed there. A mistake that I made was not taking Montfort earlier, but that's on me. Yeah, I thought that if I took Montfort, then what would happen is the dwarves would just march on Bastan and take it before me, and I really, really don't want that to happen. Ooh, look at him! He's attacking. Let's wipe him out. I did say I would only fight against Festus manually, but this is such an absurd battle that it's gonna be something I want to show off. I am going to build some towers, but really, I'm not sure how important they're gonna be. So regardless, put a swordsman unit here. Okay. Right, so those 3 crossbowmen there. 3 crossbowmen here. 2 swordsman units on this side, because he's gonna climb that particular wall. For certain. What is he gonna do with those Glade Guard? Is he gonna literally climb the wall? That would be so freaking stupid and hilarious that I'd love to see it. So spearmen with shields over there. Oh, I missed... Okay, let's just position those... Wait, where's one of the swordsmen? There we go. I mean, he does have some wild riders there, but yeah, this is gonna be silly.
Sigmar guides us. Shoot it! Missiles will fly.
Like, incredibly silly. Ooh, look at him. He's casting spells, gentlemen. So terrifying. Okay, so he's actually gonna march. Is he seriously gonna do that? That is the epitome of what? Okay. Pull back. Because apparently Orion is climbing the walls. Actually, he's doing much better than I thought he would. Alright. Let him take that wall. No problem. Like, weird situation. Like, seriously, it's a weird situation because he can't win that one. Like, I'm not joking. Like, him doing this is actually going to screw him over in such a major way. Oh, Glade Guard. I mean, yeah, Glade Guard are Glade Guard. What do you expect me to say? Alright, let me just slow it down because, like, this might be too tricky for us to handle. Eternal Guard are dead. Right there. Let's just deal with the Glade Guard on this side. Weird AI behavior, don't ask me about it. I don't have an explanation for you. Most of his units are dead here. Alright, so just gotta keep those Imperial Knights moving. The tower here... yeah. The way some people behave with regards to the auto resolve, it's like, ooh, it's sacred to fight battles manually. I mean, he is doing a lot of spells, mind you. So it's like, that is certainly dangerous, but it's like... what a joke. Okay, he's got more units coming in, that is a problem. But like, swordsmen, other units, like, no problem. Hero's dead. Units are dead on that side. Whatever. Kill the bastard. Oh, but what if the gate falls constant? What will you do if the gate falls? What should I do if the gate falls? Nothing. Like, seriously. Alright, get the charge. Like, it's important to keep these Imperial Knight cycle charging. You gotta love Orion. Just protect the gate. Like, his most dangerous units are the cavalry.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Halberdiers! Formation! March!
Alright, more Eternal Guard.
For Heldenhammer! Quick march! Our orders?
It's annoying trying to chase these units down here because it's like there's a chance that they just... Okay, we're gonna abandon that particular flank. Just pull back, let the towers do their thing. Hooray.
Spearman!
Is he even busting down the gate? He might. Actually, let's stop him.
No! Sigmar commands! Take aim! The Empire endures! Standing by! Go, Marat!
Nasty spell, not gonna lie.
Infantry! Yes,
Alright, many of his units are dead there. Glade Guard are gonna die soon enough. So yeah, just abandon this position, pull back, let the towers just deal with him.
Halberdiers!
Wild Riders versus Halberdiers. Who do you think is gonna win that? It's certainly not gonna be the big, the guy there.
Swordsmen! For Heldenhammer!
Okay, chase him down, chase him down.
Ready for war!
We kill him, it's over.
Empire endures! Crossbowmen!
Hell, we could even go beyond the gate. Like, my concern is the flank here to a certain extent, but really it's not major extent.
Prepare for combat!
I don't want to lose my general, so I'm just gonna send another unit. So the general is just gonna be pulling back. So yeah, there's a concern here, absolutely, but it's like, it's not really a big one. Oh, damn that. Oh, this is why I hate sieges. Like, seriously, this is the main reason I don't want to freaking fight sieges. Because that utter bullshit that you're seeing there, it's like, oh, the pathfinding is broken. Great. That's because some of them are still moving there on the walls. Ooh, we got the tree person. Big problem. Okay, it is actually a big problem, like, I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, who cares? Let's do some more cycle charging. Very inefficient cycle charging. Keep in mind, he can't just cap the point there. So, more units dead. There we go, gentlemen. So much for the might of Lorem. Try and kill that tree forest spirit. And this is not even like the best way necessarily to cheese this battle. Like, I could have just deployed everyone here and just done a token effort at the gates. It would have worked better because, like... Okay, let's try and get that guy. Like, I kind of want to kill him. Orion's dead. He died from the crossbows. But yeah, this battle's over. So, another glorious win for me. Maybe he's willing to accept the peace deal. Maybe not. We move on Bastan to deal with Grom. Oh yes, another siege. How terrifying. 2 entire armies against this. Let me show you the result. Well, that was certainly a lot trickier than I imagined it would be, but it kind of doesn't matter. Yeah, let's get the money.
Is bolstered.
So now they're retreating. I am a bit concerned about Kazrak, but really, I'm not terrified. And his armies, the greenskin armies, are all over the place, so we can just go get Karaburg back.
Master engineer.
Yeah, get that fealty.
Battle
So now they're all in forced march stance. Yep.
No mercy. Take the valuables. Burn.
Now, when you revive Midland like this,
In search of answers. Is this
I'm just gonna get more spearmen. Maybe halberdiers, since I'm fighting these battles manually anyway. Lazy life. Get the control commandment.
Summon the Elector Counts. Your forebears.
He's not willing to surrender just yet.
Yes.
That is a bit funny to actually witness.
I command here.
Like, no, really.
Who needs stabbing?
Okay, do I have enough movement range?
To unite the
Yeah, I should.
provinces.
Hold on.
Nothing.
I guess Grom has gone for that. Yep. So, another easy win. Like, this one is actually going to be a lot easier, because the reason the Black Pit Orcs were actually so tough is because they had a lot of range units, whereas these guys don't, and it's like, Karl. Okay, Musalon has been destroyed. A bit unfortunate. I wonder if Grom did that. It could very well be. Let's get the military access with him.
The forest calls.
So now I've got a bit of a tricky situation with Kemmler. Fighting outnumbered is never really a great idea. There's a sliver of land over here in
Detest being surrounded by imbeciles.
in
Sigmar
Altdorf
guides us forth.
that we might be able
Let
to
me
just
take
use
a
here.
look at you.
And I think I want more Outriders over here to deal with the problems. Over here, well, I might have to do some things that I really would rather not do. So I'm gonna take some armor, some items. Actually, maybe the Witch Hunter would be better off with that one. Yeah, because he needs the survivability. So I got the choice. So we've got an army of Black Knights with a hero, with a White King, Necromancer, and then we've got Necromancer and Kemmler. The danger here is not Kemmler or Krell or the Spearmen. It's all of the units here. Basically, this entire part of the army, well, minus the Karen Raves, those are not too dangerous. But these guys, they're all faster than my Pistoliers and Outriders. Now, I could attack the secondary army, but they're so fast that they would actually engage here. But yeah, I'm just gonna fight this battle. I was gonna show Festus, but I guess I ended up in a situation where this might be the hardest battle that I fight. Because usually he will attack you, or try to attack you with one army. I mean, fighting vampires with two armies is common enough. Alright, so on this particular battlefield, my concern is gonna be dealing with the Felbats before they become a major thorn in my side. I am going to deploy all of my infantry right here. So all of these guys right here. Weird with the mortars a bit there, but no problem. Going to also deploy my engineer. Everyone else is going to go here, and what we're going to do until the reinforcements arrive is try and kill as many of these direwolves, Felbats, as possible. It will be tricky. You can take a lot of damage from them, so you gotta be a bit careful with that. Just move them over there. Okay. Right. Now, as for the Witch Hunter, I know he's on foot, but I actually do need him for a particular purpose. So we're gonna use Karl Franz and the Warrior Priest to tank the damage. We're gonna use the Reichsguard to deal with the Felbats. When actually move them in control group 4. Well, let's just move these guys right here. So Kemmler is not yet attacking. I can't go just kill him. He's actually, like, it's not because he's so durable, it's more so because the bastard has a lot of healing. And unlike Vlad, that particular healing, so like we want to deal with the direwolves, we can see the Felbats coming in. Now, the Black Knights that are coming in as reinforcements will be a problem, so it's like I got really unlucky with this army composition. But like, yeah, we just want to just go over here. All right.
Warrior priest! Taking position! Ready for war! By Ulrich's wrath! Now!
Make sure to disable guard mode when doing this kind of stuff. Okay, reinforcements have arrived. Just keep moving that witch hunter.
Go! The Empire is yours!
Cannon rafts are taking damage. Pull them back.
Charge the battle hymns! No lingering! At speed! Sir!
So you want to do cycle charging. Get that witch hunter there.
Shield of faith! Rexguard knights! No lingering!
Alright, they're coming in.
Riders!
We're going to use accusation on those black knights.
I am a pyromancer! Seething fire! Formation!
Okay. Fire mage will do his thing. So 1 unit of Karen Wraiths dealt with.
Quick!
Let's get Karl free.
Prepare for combat!
Pull these guys back.
For the Emperor! Go!
Okay, Fellbat's coming in. That's the danger.
Yours! Formation march!
That's where the real danger lies. Those Fellbats are far more powerful than one might think.
I channel fire! Formation march! Rexguard knights!
Okay, so though they're engaged in, all of them are engaged in melee. Like, that's the purpose of all these heroes, by the way.
Sigmar calls! Go!
Like the entire portion of this army. Get that up.
Go! Take the ground! Burn everything! Go! Rexguard knights! Slay the heretics! No linger!
Some more of them dead.
Taking position! Outriders!
Pull back the witch hunter.
Rexguard!
Pull all of them back, actually.
Take the ground! No lingering! Yes, sir, quickly! Attack! Moving now! Go! Quick march!
I just retreat over here.
Emperor's might!
Okay, the goal here was accomplished, believe it or not. We have disrupted his army. Now let's see if we can get our guys out of here.
Seething fire! Rexguard!
The interest that you have in this particular flank is to, one, do as much damage. Okay. Oh, bats.
Sigmar's heir!
I was a bit preoccupied, you know? Just pull them back.
Formation march! Taking position!
Let's see all of those black knights, but yeah, just pull them back. Alright, Fellbat's destroyed. That was the main danger, the principal danger, actually. Some of the dire wolves.
Yes, quickly! Formation march! For France!
We can turn around here to deal with the remainder of the black knights, but I'm gonna send most of my guys here to deal with Kemmler. Like, I know this part of the army will take a lot of casualties, but the winners of this battle, so to speak, will not be... The battle won't be decided here, right?
Quick march!
In the infantry line. I know they'll take a lot of damage. They're meant to take a lot of damage. That's fine. Let's kill Kemmler. Kemmler has a particular tendency of... Well, like most caster lords, he does have a particular tendency of getting himself whacked when something like that happens. So let's just pull back.
For the Emperor! Rah! The winds glow hot.
Okay, get Karl to deal with his hero. Pull back, pull back, pull back.
Quick march!
Let's pay attention here. So Kemmler is dead.
I have them! For Altdorf!
Okay, good.
Moving fast!
Okay, Black Knights, last remaining unit of Black Knights.
Take
Well, there's also those guys. Okay, let's save that Witch Hunter because he's obviously in trouble.
Yes, sir. No lingering. For Heldenhammer. Accuse them.
Okay.
Outriders! To battle! At speed! I channel fire!
We missed with that one.
For the
It's a lot of micro, I admit.
ready to hunt! To battle!
Like the Witch Hunter there that we got is in a trouble spot. Pull back.
For the Emperor! At speed!
Tough battle. I know. That's why I'm showing it.
Position march! Take position! To battle! Faster! Ready!
Alright, more Black Knights right there.
Mirage!
Okay, get the mage. He's gonna have to do a spell.
We serve the Emperor! Quick march!
Where's that Witch
Ready
Hunter?
for war!
Okay.
Engineer! We await
Alright,
your
pull these guys back. The infantry will hold much better than you might think, and we can always retreat them. We might lose the artillery if we lose the bow, but I don't intend to lose the bow. And I also have good replenishment. I knew that this particular battle would be brutal. Maybe I didn't imagine how brutal, but I mean, Karl is in a good position right there. So let's just kill another hero.
for combat!
Okay, Witch Hunter.
To battle!
Damn those Black Knights, they just refuse to freaking die.
No lingering! Rexguard Knights!
Okay.
Ready for war! Moving out! Handgun!
So nice thing about the Karabor Greatswords, yeah, we got Krell over here. Let's try and kill him. Nice thing about the Karabor Greatswords is the fact that
At speed!
they are unbreakable.
Sigmar! Take
So let's try and get these guys out of here.
taking position! To battle! Rexguard! Sigmar calls!
Okay, we've done all we could here.
To battle! Move out!
Cavalry is dead. Oh, okay, so enemy units that are mobile have been destroyed. Now let's return to the main line. While there is still a main line.
Handgunners! Gifted tinkerer! Take aim! For Heldenhammer! Take the ground!
So over here,
Sigmar's ears! Loaded
try and kill Krell.
Handgunners! Shoot them! Outriders! Yes, General! For the
If we kill their heroes, it's very winnable still. Reichsguard are gonna do a flanking maneuver. Bright Wizard still has some magic. I've taken a lot more damage than I wanted over here. Krell is almost dead.
Guides us!
But yeah.
Rexguard Knights!
Festus will do this thing, by the way, as well, where he gets, like, I've also seen it with Vlad for whatever reason. I don't think he has Krell upgraded. If he has Krell upgraded, that's a bigger problem, because Krell will not go down easily, but it's like, yeah, just as long as you keep your units alive.
By your command! General! War! Moving! We obey! No lingering! Handgunners! Sir!
Just kill Krell, come on.
Mortar! Rexguard Knights! The Empire and
Karl is barely taking any damage, really. MVP freaking Karl Franz.
no lingering!
Come on, kill the
All ranks!
SOB. Krell is gone.
Seething fire! 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 Yes, quickly!
And that's it.
Sigmar!
Battle is won.
Formation march! Take the ground!
Almost. Yeah, there we go.
Rexguard!
And that's how you win a battle like this. Took a bunch of damage on the infantry, took a bunch of damage on the heroes. Alright, battle is won. No problem. And, yeah, we can get a bit of replenishment or money, but surprisingly, I think I'm fine for money right now. Yeah,
command here.
Do not mistake me for the fool.
So Kemler is dead. We have enough. Oh, that would be so good, wouldn't it? That would be so damn sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, the problem with taking Bastan is I don't know where Grom is. I know he has a lot of troops.
The dragon blood. May your ancestors.
Oh, burning nomads, okay. Declare war on Gelt.
Agree.
The reason we're declaring war on Gelt is not because we want to fight Gelt, mind you. Okay. So recruit here. And now it is time to unleash the second part of my lovely little plan. Confederating Marienburg.
To the provinces.
You little idiot.
Pick up the
Just
pace.
had to be an idiot, didn't you?
Yes, my lord.
Quite seriously, he is an idiot. I'm not joking on that one. The reason he's an idiot is like, why would you do that? Like, what could you hope to possibly accomplish doing this?
I see no other option.
Okay, let's just go for this. Okay, so Grom is there. We lose. Yeah, let's go with that. The reason is I cannot resolve.
Bring me to my men. I am Prince and Emperor.
Yeah, get those.
Raise your weapons.
I know, I'm gonna lose money at this stage. Oh, that damnable fool. What has he done? Ah, damn it. That's not fun. Okay, let's get rid of some of these useless units.
Yes.
Like, this was part of the plan, I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't anticipate necessarily them being that stupid.
You are a nuisance. It's she.
The hunter. If I had my way, Ariel wills it.
Me.
Summon the Elector Counts.
That should help a bit. Not enough, clearly. Not enough. Keep Karl like this. We'll take Bastan next turn. I've just taken too much damage right here to do it.
I will marshal the band.
I could cancel the recruitment right here.
Praise Sigmar.
Get rid of even more units.
The Empire.
What does the Emperor bid? To the
Or just get rid of this army, actually.
It will be an honor.
Because we can't really freaking afford it, can we? Alright, we got flaming bolts, magical reserves.
Ready.
The type of mage you get is not particularly important. Triangulation, that's always going to be good. Over here, what we want is elusive, so that he stays alive. It would be nice if Witch Hunters had them out, I'm not going to lie. Because Accusation is a really nasty and powerful spell, but we can't really make use of it in this context. We're not going to get that. We can declare war
It's you.
on the dissenters.
Cathay, consider this meeting. Sit.
The Empire. Ready.
So,
All right.
yes.
By
Wielder of the.
King Llewellyn.
it is one round.
How the hell is character Norn still alive? Kinda curious. Declare war on Clan Mulder, it's the only choice. Because someone decided to be a dumbass.
Work to do.
Like, quite seriously, a genuine dumbass right there. Top tier quality, Talibayam, top tier, what can I say? 10-10 in terms of intelligence right there. Give a commendation to that one.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, and you know the best part is? Like, I know I could have waited, but it's like, he might be ambushed by Kazrak now, and we could lose everything there. Yay! Okay, I mean, if he gets ambushed by Kazrak, the important thing... Here, let's give Furbacher... No, let's put him as the electric out there. But the important thing with all of that... Do I need more units here, even? But yeah, Kazrak is still alive somewhere. All these declarations of war can really bite you on the ass.
Amethyst.
I could cancel one of the buildings just to give myself a bit of breathing space. So yeah, that's just barely enough. Thanks, Taliban. It's like, oh, it's ruined territory. We're gonna take. Thanks, mate. It's like use. You might get really lucky with Taliban, or this might happen. When this happens, this is fun. Really. I wonder if Grom is gonna attack me now. So Kemlar is effectively defeated in here. We do want to take the Blackstone post. That's not the problem. If you attack, like basically with the Blackstone post, he might have an army outside of the settlement. That is really not not an issue there. Let's see if Kazrak does what I think he's gonna do. No, whew, that was close. That was tense. Okay. So now we're gonna retreat that army from Taliban. So as expected, Festus did declare war on Ostland. Grom has moved an army here. Could have handled things a bit differently with Montfort, but it's like the intent here is to end up in a situation like this, because like this I can win, right? Like no bloody problem. Or I might not be able to win against all. No, I mean after dealing with two armies of Kemlar, I am not afraid of dealing with 2 armies of Grom. So yeah, that's not really a problem.
A truly ridiculous proposition.
Yeah, more battles manually.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, we're gonna go to Ostland and declare war on... Okay. I can get the peace. That is funny. That's like hilarious. Top tier amusement quality.
Why talk to you?
Now that army that I used to send aid over there. Okay. So yeah, of course over here we're gonna have to attack this. Yeah, it says ooh, close defeat because reasons. No, I mean there is a reason, but that's like not gonna matter. We do want to take the settlement, but we have enough movement range to sack it and then take it over. We want to do both. So let's just sack it.
Attack!
Why do we want to sack it? Simple.
On march.
Oh.
To strengthen the empire.
Well, it's not an issue. We can do some instant recruitment right there. Besides, I do need to wait a bit anyway. Grom. Oh dear. His magnificency. Okay.
Affirmative.
Get that. If I wanted to make my life a bit easier... Okay, so we got... So because of all of this, we get those Electricon State Troopers. Which means we can either get a mortar that has... No, we can get both. I think I want the mortar more though for... Yeah, so I'm just going to recruit these guys.
By the comet.
Gromming time. Jeez, that's a lot. Okay, so we're gonna have to defeat this army and then retreat, but it's like, it's fairly easy. So, I'm just saving here, but actually, like, of course, like, I have enough movement range to do that, so it's not a problem. So, okay, let's take a look at, so let's consider the situation I've done here. I think I'm sick and tired of fighting this many battles, so I might stop it here. But let's consider the situation here, right? That we've just dealt with. Like, yeah, that one would have to be fought manually. We do need, like, income. So over here, I want to get like Altdorf to tier 3. Yeah. Financial troubles. Who knew? But like we'll fight this particular battle, win this particular battle. Like, here's the thing to understand about this one. There's no way that Grom wins this battle, because like nothing he has here in 3 armies is capable of chasing down my Outrider. So everything that I did to Kemmler, I'll do to Grom, but worse. As for Festus, he's gonna be over here, because like if he goes to war with Osland, he's gonna be here. You have enough time to either move the army from here to support Alabama, so you might just disband this army if you so decide. Minus, I would say, minus the Empire Knights. The reason I would say that you don't want to disband the Empire Knights is because they can be exceptionally useful at dealing with the dire wolves that, or the Chaos Warhounds that Festus has. So right here, what I would do, like, fight this battle, win this battle, take it, and since I have enough flexibility. But the flexibility you have is going to depend a lot. I'm gonna leave that army there, so in case he does take Hergig. But Talabayam, if you take it intact, and the key, as I said earlier, is to make sure you don't provoke him. So, all of these units, I mean, minus perhaps the Halberdiers, maybe, are useless. And so, you defeat Grom at this stage. You defeat Grom, you take the Blackstone post with your army. You attack an army that's outside of it. You deal with the garrison in an open field battle. There's a lot of units, but again, like, it's like only the cavalry units that are dangerous. So it's like we've dealt with the threats. Here, like, you can push and deal with all of this at once. Like, you can deal with these 2 armies and the garrison, and then either retreat and deal with this army. Or if you're hardcore, you can obviously deal with all of them. Deal with the Blackstone post. What is he doing? He's at war with Bellicor, so he's not going to help us against Grom, so that's fine, because we want to sell that territory. But the reason I wanted to recruit this, wanted to get this particular army is there is a genuine chance, like, Festus could be in Hergig, or he could declare war on Talabayam. If you send aid to Talabayam, between this army, the garrison of Talabayam, and the aid army, Festus may still crush all of this, but his army will be severely weakened. So that's how you deal with the campaign. This is the more hardcore version, because obviously dealing with Kemmler and Grom is not fun. Like, consider what I fought here in this campaign so far. I have fought Orion. I have fought Grom in one battle. I have fought Kemmler. I'm about to fight Festus. I have defeated Kazrak. I have defeated Black Orcs. The less hardcore version here is just build up Helmgard to tier 2 and just go deal with this to an extent, to the Greenskins, like the initial armies, and just march south over here. But bear in mind, if you do that, Marienburg may fall to Kemmler, and taking the Fort Begriz, not as fun. Blackstone Post, much easier. Once you get the Blackstone Post, you sell it to the Dwarves. Marienburg, I was thinking Rungsint. That's a weird one. Well, that's good. So we sell all of this to the Dwarves, because, I mean, the iron is good for you, but it's like just, yeah, sell it to the Dwarves, get the military alliance with the Dwarves. And if anyone declares war on you over here, or you go for a round 2 with Orion, yeah, but basically, like, I might take a lot of damage here, but, like, he has absolutely nothing, except the chariots, and it's like, they're even not as fast as the Outrider, so Outrider battlefield dominance. And because the AI has a tendency of recruiting a lot of armies just outside of their fortified settlements, you may not even have to deal with any siege in this campaign. No freaking joke. I mean, Blackstone Post or Fort Begriz, notwithstanding. And after this point, once you've gotten all of Bretonnia, you send the army. If you can have free armies, if you can maintain free armies, that's ideal, because you can have one army over here dealing with the Black Pit, because otherwise they'll attack Isleheart. Then another army with Outriders, Pistoliers to deal with the Changeling and Vlad, and yes, they can win against them. And Karl just taking all of this territory, basically. Once the turn penalty expires, just go with Orion. No problem. By turn 21, you can control a third of Bretonnia, Marienburg, the Black Pit, Midland, though, yeah. So that would be all. I mean, I could go on for 4 more hours to achieve all of that, but I think the point is proven. I also think another point is proven. Just because I auto-resolve battles in a lot of other guides does not mean I don't know how to fight these battles. Like, I have played this game a lot. I don't need to fight battles to prove myself, but here's the proof. Like, easy stuff. Go see Inside.